Taijuan Walker on the mound, getting set for his 16th start in his final outing before the All-Star break.
Phenomenal first half and wants to finish strong here.
Pulled on the ground. Pete Alonso gets in front of it. He'll take it himself. Frazier retired.
Pete shuffle over to his left. Glove on the ground, works his way up, calls off Walker.
Just 119 at bats this year. Hits one sharply on the ground to Lindor. So 2 batters, 2 ground balls, 2 outs for Taijuan Walker. And Reynolds hits one back to Walker. He knocks it down, recovers it, and gets the out. Taijuan takes the one hopper, feels no pain. 1-2-3 on 3 ground balls.
They'll be going up against JT Brubaker, and now you see his numbers. Kind of been an up and down year for JT, but he's really been the horse of this rotation for the Pirates ball club so far.
There's that 2-seamer. Couple of strikeouts in a 1-2-3 first inning for JT Brubaker.
Here is John Nogowski.
Mets pitcher, but McCann in general. And there's a hit early in this game. Nogowski just keeps on hitting. Gamble's going to be held at third on that double by John Nogowski.
Here's the payoff pitch, and it's low outside, ball 4.
Oh, almost hit him. It did hit him, and that brings in the game's first run.
Manufacturing runs. Great at bat by Michael Perez, laying off those 2 sliders down and in, making Walker feel like he has to go back to the fastball. And
the other thing about the Camarena home run, that's it to short, and that's going to be a double play. McNeil turns it 6-4-3, and that gets Walker through further trouble. I told you he should have struck out. Jonathan Villar leads off for the Mets in the home third against JT Brubaker, and he drives one toward the gap in right center field, back toward the wall, and it's out of here. Jonathan Villar ties the game. First pitch swinging, 7th home run of the year, and it's 1-1.
Talking about what the Mets do without Taijuan Walker. Well, you could make a lesser case for Villar and what he has done for the Mets, especially when everyone was out and he was in that leadoff spot. But here, batting 7th in the order, first pitch hitting, gets a high cutter. He drops it over the wall.
3-1 to Nimmo with Lindor on deck. McCann at first and 1 out. And Brandon drives one to right center field for a base hit. That's going to find the gap and go to the wall. McCann digging for third. He's going to be waved around by Gary DiSarcina. The relay throw will not be made. It's an RBI double for Nimmo, and the Mets have the lead 2-1.
Looks like a breaking pitch, maybe the slider that struck out Nimmo in his first at bat. And Nimmo's all over it. You're right, Gary. Hit it against the defense. So no chance for center fielder Reynolds to get it. And once he got to it, even McCann at first base with no lead is able to score standing up. That's the other thing that happens is when you play your outfield defense around. I'll tell you.
Runner goes, swung and missed. McCann's throw on the money, and Gamble's out at second base. McCann, 2 out.
But watch what McNeil does with his foot. He gets his foot out there a foot in front of the base. There's no place for Gamble to go. Never even gets to the bag before the tag has been applied.
Oliva out to right. And with his speed, that's extra bases. 2-base hit for Jared Oliva.
it's nice to see a good piece of hitting right there by Jared Oliva, going the other way, taking what he was given. Boy, puts a good swing on it, drives it down the right field line. Watch this right here, not pulling off, staying through the baseball, just hitting it where it's pitched.
There we easy go. Steal of third for Oliva.
We talked about it earlier. They're running on McCann a little bit,
and into right, base hit. Oliva's going to score, and the Pirates knotted up at 2. Adam Frazier comes through.
Here it looks like a slider. Just kind of spinning up there. Doesn't have that downward break that, and that slider is really good. We're used to seeing Adam Frazier able to get the barrel of the bat out in front.
Smith to follow. He's running. The 3-2 is high, ball 4, and the Mets have the first 2 men on in the 6th. First walk of the night for JT Brubaker, who averages less than 2 walks per 9 innings. Pull on the ground, base hit into right field. Nimmo to third. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw to the plate by Oliva. Not in time. And the Mets have the lead once again. Well, the same pitch that he struck Dom out on in the first inning. This time Dom was ready. He pulled it through the hole to get Nimmo home, and it's 3-2 New York. First and third, still nobody out. Alonso's flied out and grounded out 0 for 2. And Pete drives one toward right center field, slicing away from Reynolds, back in the gap. It's out of here! 3-run homer, Pete Alonso. And the Mets lead it 6-2.
Hanging slider, middle of the plate, ball's down. Pete drives it to right center. When it left the bat, looked like a double to right center, but just wouldn't come out of the air. Had that backspin on it, and just got over the wall for a 3-run bomb.
Only his second at Citi Field this year. Home run the inning already. And that hits Peraza, and that'll force in a run. So each team has now had a bases loaded hit by pitch. And that makes it 7-2 New York as McNeil trots home. And Nimmo lays off, and it's ball 4, and that forces in yet another run. And he smacks one to deep left center field. Back in the gap goes Gamble near the wall. It's out of here! Grand slam, Francisco Lindor. The Mets' first grand slam of the season. And they put up double digits in the bottom of the 6th. A 10-run inning, and it's 12-2 New York.
Well, 1-0 fastball, missed with the curveball. And as soon as Lindor hit it, he knew it, but it just barely made it over the orange line and sticks in the M&M corner.
And that smack to deep left center field. Forget that. VR has hit home runs from both sides of the plate, and he hits it up in the second deck. He hit one left-handed in the 3rd inning. Now he hits one right-handed, and he hit it out of sight. 437 feet to make it 13-3. 1-2 coming. And Newman flies it out to left field. Dom Smith moves over, and that'll do it. The Mets start their 7-game run against the Pirates by taking the first one in overwhelming fashion. 4 home runs, including home runs from both sides of the plate for Jonathan VR, a grand slam for Francisco Lindor, and the Mets overwhelm the Pirates 13-4.